I'm so done. I am so done with these people. Like, I just finished watching Skeem and I feel like what they're doing to Cat is unfair. You know, I know that racism is still here, is still alive and kicking. Like, I see it everywhere. It's something that we cannot get rid of. As much as we like to say we can see progress in terms of racism, the fact still remains is that it still exists. You know, seeing the way they're treating Cat right now in Skim Sammy, it, it just tells me that as black people, we're always gonna be second best. We're always gonna be last to be picked. We're always gonna be left there on the sidelines because of our skin color. Do you know what I mean? So seeing it right now on screen, being portrayed the way it is, it's just a reality check to what is happening to this world right now. What is actually happening to black people. I'm so offended, low key. Like I'm really, really, really offended by the way they're treating Cat. Who does that? So my PC is now getting this whole cookbook, launch, and Paddy is the publisher. She's white. She's a white woman. She's a businesswoman. Okay, fine. You're all about the money. You're all about the ratings, the viewers. I get that. But for you to say, let's cut out Cat out of this deal and leave Candice because of how she appears on the book, how she's gonna sell the book, how she's gonna deliver in terms of the image they're trying to portray or sell, and cut out Cat because of what? Is it because he's black? And the fact that my bitch is considering it, that's what pisses me off. It pisses me off because Kat has been there for this girl ever since high school. They were best friends. They even dated, right? So this is how you're gonna do him. I don't honestly don't blame um, Paddy, but I also feel like who does she's not supposed to be doing that at all. She needs to see Kat and Candice as equals, as a team, because they are a team. They're running this restaurant as a team. Okay? That's what they are. So for you to single out Kat, for what reason? I honestly don't know why she's doing this, but I can't blame her because she's all about image, money, what people are gonna say, what social media is all about. But for my PC to consider the idea is what pisses me more because these two grew up together. They have a relationship as friends. And you're not even fighting for him the way he would fight for you. That's what annoys me. That's what angers me even more because I know that if Mabisi were in the same shoes as Kat right now, Kat would fight for her. Do you know what I mean? He'll fight for Mabisi to be on the cover of that book, not only Candice. And it's it's sad. It's really sad because not only that Kat has been through a lot since owning that restaurant, but Candice has betrayed him so many times when it comes to their romantic relationship, their business relationship. She has always backstabbed this person so many times it's becoming the new normal for her. I don't know what is going through this girl's mind. And I feel like her dad is also a huge negative influence into her decision. I feel like she's guilty about it. I can see it on her face. She's guilty about Paddy choosing her over Cat. Like they're a team. She even said it herself that they are a team. And for Paddy to choose her to be the cover of the book, not her and Cat. But the father was like, so what? So what? She chose you to be the cover of the book. You should be actually telling your daughter to say, no, you and Cat are a team. He also has to be on the cover of that book. Like when Paddy called Candice and said, oh, get ready for the launch, and you said the cover is the author of the book. And she's like, no, you mean co-author. I mean, what did Cat do to deserve this? Can someone just tell me what has Cat done to deserve this kind of treatment? This guy has been fighting ever since against Lhasa, Candice. How many times is he gonna have to fight for his own right to be acknowledged as a chef, as a business person, as a business partner? What else does he have to do to prove himself? Why do we have to work 10 times harder as black people to just prove ourselves? It's actually annoying. It's actually pissing me off because 90% of the time, they'll pick the white person because of their skin color. Not because they are actually good at what they're doing or they're qualified to do it, because this the skin color. Probably Cat is even qualified more than Candice because of his childhood. He knows how to cook because of his grandmother. He knows what it takes to put flavor to food. Yeah, Candice can do it as well, but there's authenticity when it comes to Cat. It comes from the soul when he cooks. But because of his skin color, he will never get the benefit of the doubt, or he will never get the same chance or opportunity that Candice is being given. It's unfair. It's totally unfair on how they're treating Cat right now. I feel like it's ridiculous. It angers me because it shows that there's no progression in terms of us as a society. We keep fighting for our own rights as black people. Why do we have to fight this hard to just be acknowledged? Like, I'm actually emotional because it is something that we face every single day. We might be overqualified to do something, but we'll never be chosen because of this color over here. And that's what they're portraying right now on Skeem. They're giving us an insight of how we are being treated as black people. This storyline is all about cooking, it's all about food and chefs, but there's an undertone underneath that storyline, which is black people do not get the same treatment as white people do. We are never seen the same way as white people are being seen. We might be qualified, we might have more experience, but we'll never get the same treatment because of this color over here. It's a shame. It's something that we should be ashamed of as a human race, that just because I'm black, I will never get the same opportunity as someone who is not black. And Candice can realize that it's really eating her up. She she can realize what they're doing is wrong, but is she going to fight it? Is she going to say, "Oh no, I'm fighting for Cat because he's my partner. He's been there ever since." But she's all about money, image as well, and she's always been like that. This is what ruined their relationship romantically because she chose money, power, status over their relationship, and she's about to do the same thing again. She never learns, but we'll see how this storyline goes. But for now, I'm really disappointed in Candice and Mappies because they did not even put a fight. They didn't even use their energy or anything to fight for Cat to be on the cover of that book. What makes this even worse is that Mappies does not even have the audacity or courtesy to give Cat the heads up about what's really happening behind the scenes. She just chickened out because of what? You're more worried about this book than your own friendship with someone who's been there for you ever since. Ah, oh, that's cold. That's totally cold. This friendship that is gonna be broken because the trust has already been broken by Mapisi and Candice by not telling Katlego what's really happening. This boy has been on their side from day one, and this is how they thank him. Nah. Anyway, let me know what you thought about this storyline and how you feel about what is happening when it comes to the way they're treating Cat in this storyline. I'm really hurt, it cuts deep because I can relate to it. Do you know what I mean? As a black woman, we're not being treated the same way as white women or white people or different other race. We are the minority. The minority never gets the recognition or the acknowledgement that they deserve, that we deserve as human beings. But it really cuts deep because it really does happen right now. It's happening right now in the world. It's just not a storyline or a script that they're writing. It's actually our reality, our lives. It's something we face every single day. Every time we wake up in the morning, it's something that we face. We have to face because of our skin color. And I love that they're giving us awareness about it, but it also pisses me off because it shows me that as much as we like to say there's progress in terms of fighting racism, how many times are we going to have to fight for our own rights? Like, what's the point of keep fighting if there's no change whatsoever? Anyway, like I said, let me know what you thought about tonight's episode, but mainly what you thought about the storyline regarding Cat, Candice, and my PC, and how you feel about the way they're treating Cat. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video. Don't forget to click on the notification bell to get notified when I post a new video. Peace. I'm out.